Well, I'm sailing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, we've got a Western Conference panel ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. And going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season. A season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Dennis Rodman is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Porter. Everyone understands the importance of Paul George to the ball club. That's why taking his offensive game to the next level would be so beneficial.
Yeah, he has all the physical tools, the instincts, and obviously he has made those strides. But if he wants to become a top 5 guy, he's still got a little bit of work to do in terms of his game.
Now here's Rodman. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. On the wing, Irving. Fires for 3, and he gets it to go. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thunder on D.
For my man PG, Paul George, so much focus has been on extending his range, but ever since he started launching over 5 3-pointers a game, he shot under 43% from the field. Maybe time for him to balance out that shot selection.
Now Irving. Paul George missing from long range. A 3 from Bosch, and that one's good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
He feeds it to O'Neal. Pass to Porter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And guys, talking about Paul George, the continued improvement of his ball handling is key to generating more offense. That was a weakness of his coming out of college. He's worked on it, but making it a strength the way LeBron has would go a long way toward getting him to that next level.
And it's blocked.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Fresh can't get it to go.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Denver grabs the miss. Inside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. It's a tie ball game.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Irving against Porter. Here's Fresh. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Porter passes to Rodman. Six on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Out of hand, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Irving. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wiggins drives in. Green with the block. They retain possession. Nuggets trail. Now Rubio. Screen by O'Neal. Rubio left side. Here's Green. Contact on the way up and 2-shot coming up.
A moment now to see the stats for Chris Bosh. Good season for him last year. Averaged 21 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he slogged through a really down season last year. He's motivated to make amends this season.
Most definitely. I mean, he knows have a good year. But now it's a completely fresh start, a reset button. I think he bounces back.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. J.R. Smith's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Fernandez comes in for Fresh. And it's Russell in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here is Russell. Fernandez up on top. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Fernandez. Bosh, the screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Smith. Shoots from 14. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Bosh has got 5.
You know, we saw Chris Bosh really ramp it up with the 3-ball last season. I mean, we frequently see vets do that. LaMarcus Aldridge is a recent example. Extending your range is a great way to keep playing at a high level, especially as you enter your 30s.
The Thunder with the lead. J.R. Smith on the wing, guarded by Green. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Green. Smith dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by Jeff Green. We're talking about Chris Bosh working on that 3-point shot. Last year, he launched nearly 4 threes a game, while most of his career, Greg, he shot less than 1 a game.
Yeah, and Kevin, it's a blessing and a curse at times that he's shooting more threes. The blessing is that it makes Bosh so much more difficult to defend. The curse is that he shot his lowest percentage from the field last season since he was a rookie.
Now, here is Russell after the miss from Ricky Rubio. 3-pointer Fernandez, and it's Shaq with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Smith against Green. Takes it off the glass. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Russell kicks to Bosh. They shoot again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
That free throw good from Bosh. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Watson. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. In touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did. Love it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does.
Sure.
But inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter.
What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Watson. Carl Landry is out there with Rodman. Then it's Paul George. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing.
The Thunder with the lead.
You know, no doubt last year a bit of a loss for Paul George. I mean, he had to sit out most of it after that gruesome leg injury in the Team USA scrimmage.
So out there for the Nuggets right now. They've got Carl Landry. Paul George is out there with Rodman. Then it's Watson.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Here's Ribas. The shot by Rodman, no good. And thinking back on George's injury, still a very graphic image in everyone's mind, but he was able to bounce back.
Yeah, it was great to see him get some game time before the end of the season after that horrific injury. A credit to him working as hard as he did, as well as to the training staff that got him back to be able to play before the end of the season.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Harris kicks to Bosch. On the wing, Wiggins, defended by George. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Watson kicks to George. Shoots from 12. Thunder with the rebound. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. This is to Abdul-Jabbar. To the middle. Here's Harris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
Rudy Fernandez is checked in for Harris. And then for Denver, Shaq comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Porter in for C.J. Watson. Passes it to Porter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And, they went 25 and 27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
Fresh is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
And Denver has possession following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Thunder leading by 3. In this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other. And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
Now here's Shaq. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Porter. And that one's good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving for the Thunder. Smith checked in for Bosch. And it's Russell in for Kyrie Irving. Green, he's checked in for Denver. Green comes in for George. Here's Fresh. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Porter against Russell. At the elbow, Green. Green, the pass to O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Ricky Rubio checked in for Denver. Five to shoot. Shaq with the screen. And finished off by Porter.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
Thunder trailing by 3. Russell dishes to Fernandez. Here's Fresh, guarded by Porter. Fresh, the pass to Russell. And the three ball is good. Russell's got the team tied up here for the Thunder.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Fresh, covered by Rubio. They set the screen. Up off the screen. Shaq with some nice D. Green kicks to Rubio. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Shaq. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Here's Smith. That misses off the backboard.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Russell. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty
inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense on.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
We saw a strong quarter of play for Porter. He has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Fresh. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's Kareem, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Rebus. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Rodman with a screen on Irving. Shaq with a screen. Porter kicks to George. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. George has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Nuggets. Oh. Oklahoma City shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Outside Bosch. There's a good screen. Here's Fresh. Good, and Fresh picking up the assist. Fresh has got 5.
Yes, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins, how he did last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 4 rebounds and 2 assists, and he had to pay his dues that rookie campaign, earning his stripes. A lot of people think he could have a breakout year this season.
Well, his coaches, his teammates, they've been singing his praises, Greg. I mean, let's see if he can prove them right.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Denver with a tough year last season. A lot of losses for them on the road as they would go, Clark, only 11-30 away from the Mile High City.
Yeah, and Kevin, they ended the season on a 5-game road losing streak as well. I mean, they had mostly given up at that point as they had tried to develop young players, and it just kind of blew up on them down the stretch.
And the basket by Harris.
That's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Off the screen, and there's Paul George on the assist from Rodman. 8 points for Paul George.
A big problem for the Nuggets last year is that they just couldn't hit shots away from home. I mean, they finished in the bottom 5 in terms of field goal percentage on the road.
Harris misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The dish to Porter. Denver passing it around. Here's Ribas. Back to O'Neal. Plays it up and banks it in. Shaq's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
Hey, I've got one more note on the Nuggets and the road. I mean, when you shoot as poorly as they did, as you mentioned, you start to lose some confidence and second-guess things. It's a lot harder to fight these shooting slumps like that in somebody else's building.
That's good.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Porter dishes to George. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clock at 6. Porter kicks to Rodman. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Bosch. Shoots from 14, and play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Russell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Denver, Carl Landry's checked in for Shaq. And it's Watson in for Porter. And George, here we go, softly drops in the floater. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. And we all know about Paul George and his injury while with Team USA. I mean, he has still said that he would consider playing international ball.
There's the pass to Wiggins. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot to the right side. Russell. It's hauled in by Watson.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The jump hook. Thunder with the rebound. For George to be eager to go back and represent the U.S. in international play is a brave move.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, a lot of it might be that he just wants to put that in the past and move on. And sometimes you do that best by confronting things head on. The only way to have that be the past is to keep playing for his country.
Watson kicks to Rodman. Here's Ribas. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to George. At the top of the key, Landry. Watson dishes to George. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. That's 12 points for Paul George.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Good on the triple. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Irving kicks to Wiggins. Bosch passes to Russell. Count the bucket.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Nuggets leading by 6.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Here's George. That one off the back iron and out. Smith. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Denver on top. They're up by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.